At Opel Vauxhall, we want to be the leaders in ecological mobility. We also naturally want to increase our share of the very lucrative commercial vehicle segment. Therefore, we're using our new innovation to test the consumers here and the research here at Hanover. And the best way to test whether you've got the right technology is to ask the customers. So that's why we're here. The problem with basic pure battery electric vehicles is they have a limited range, and there's what we call range anxiety by the user. Now, if your office is your van and you need to go and commute with several customers over several distances, you need to have the confidence that you've got an extended range. And therefore, the concept of this vehicle compared to a battery vehicle is you have more than just the battery life. Because of the recharging of the batteries as we're going, you can have an extended range and therefore do more ports of call around a larger geographical area over a greater period of time than with a pure battery vehicle. The vehicle is purely always driven on the battery. But as the battery depletes its charge, then the generator kicks in to extend the range by increasing the power back into the batteries at all times. So you have this convenience of being able to run for a much longer distance because your batteries are being recharged all the time. Well, naturally, there is a large Opel Vauxhall customer van base out there today, and as their cycles change, then we'll see them becoming interested in the vehicle. There's also a group of competitors who, up until today, may not have considered the Opel Vauxhall van range, but this could well put us onto their choice list. And then I think there's a third group of customers who are looking for innovation, and they're looking for a green status for their company. And certainly, if you are restricted in certain areas of certain cities at certain times through emissions, then this solves the answer for that. What this allows you to do is you have a 100-kilometre range to start with on the battery. So if you're outside, say, London or Berlin, you can go in, you can do your deliveries on 100 kilometres, and then as you come out, as the battery starts to deplete, the generator kicks in, and with the current fuel capacity of the vehicle we have, you would then have another 300 kilometres available before having to stop and refuel or recharge batteries, because the batteries are being charged all the time in use. It's actually a balance between battery size and power output, weight, payload capacity or reduction, fuel tank size, fuel carrying capacity, therefore the range extension. And this is what we're trying to optimize, understanding the real consumer's needs through this research. And do they vary by customer? Yes, they will. So therefore, perhaps we've got to look at a range of solutions optimizing those very 4 or 5 parameters. As it stands today on the concept vehicle you see here, this has a payload of 750 kilograms, and it still maintains its 5 cubic meter capacity. At this point in time, there's no plans for production in the future. We have an important task to do, which is to conclude the research that we're undertaking, have a look at that research, and then determine the right configuration for any vehicle in the future. It is this, pushing this boundary and looking at the future needs of the customer, which is where Opel Vauxhall will grow in the commercial segment. We know we have the technology. Now we're just looking at the right application and the right configuration of that technology before making any plans on future production.